Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a blessed day so far, blessed morning. I done what I said I was gonna do. It took a bit of time, but watched a bit of the UFC. It was Sandhagen and Nurmagomedov. A few more fights on that card. Think I watched Michael Chiesa versus Tony Ferguson. Uh, Chiesa does what he usually does. He's always very strong, very good jiu-jitsu, very good back control, very good rear naked choke. It's quite often how he finishes his fights. Beat a lot of people like that. Some good grapplers he's beat like that, like Kevin Lee and other people. He's beat a lot of people like that. I don't know. I think he's lost. He's beat. Yeah, he's submitted Iaquinta as well. Submitted a lot of guys basically. I can't remember who's he lost to. I don't know who he's lost to. He's probably lost one or two fights, I think. But he's a good fighter. He's a very good grappler. Tony. Yeah, I think Chiesa was a bit too big for him, really. A bit too big and strong. Tony's a legend now, obviously. In his prime, he was one of the best. He's beat a who's who of fighters, legends. You know what I mean? With Tony, I don't want to see him get hurt fighting. Like I don't. He has been hurt, like by Gaiji. That was a beautiful, not a brutal fight. I meant to say that was a brutal fight. That was. I did not like seeing Tony get hurt like that in that fight. I don't like seeing him take damage like that. Yeah, I don't want to see fights like that. Fights where that happens. Because he's done so much in the sport, and yeah, I don't want to see him go out in a bad way. I want to see him go out on top, or like at least doing okay. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope he doesn't carry on too long. But at the same time, if he's winning, then I don't want to see him carry on too long. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that was that fight. Chiesa took him down, took his back, choked him out. Good, was okay, I suppose, but that was the narrative basically. I'm a bit too big and strong. Then there was Mackenzie Dern and Lupi Gordinez. Mackenzie Dern done well. She she had a good armbar attempt. Pretty close. She had the mount a few times. Dominated the grappling, a few trips or throws, whatever you want to call it. Got the better of the grappling against a good wrestler in Lupi Gordinez, which was quite impressive. But of course, Mackenzie's one of the best female grapplers. Do you know what I mean? ADCC champion, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu world champion, etc., etc. The list goes on. All their credentials in her family. Do you know what I mean? Their credentials as well. I think she's related to one of the Machados or something. I think, or Megaton Diaz, or is trained with some of the best. One is a very good jiu-jitsu guy. I know that. I've heard that. So, legend like. So she comes from a good stock. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, she looks like she should be. She doesn't look like she should be a fighter. She looks like she should be like a Sports Illustrated model or something. She seriously does. But yeah, I'll say no more because I know she's married. So that's it. But yeah, good fight. I think Mackenzie was probably the favourite, even though Godinez he's a good fighter, good wrestler, I could say. But yeah, impressive win for Mackenzie. What else? Who else fought? Cheeto. That was the other one I watched afterwards. Cheeto Vera versus Cheeto Vera and Davidson Figueiredo. I like Cheeto. He's a cool guy. Fan favorite. Very likable guy. Humble, tough, good. Some good wins over some good fighters. Good ground game. Good boxing. Good kicks. Good all around, really. But Davidson Figueiredo, he looked good. He looked strong. He looked powerful. Landed a good right hand that put Cheeto down. It was a good fight. It was quite close, but I thought Figueiredo was the winner. I think he done a little bit more. I was pulling for Cheeto, but the best man won. So yeah. I like Perillo anyway. Do you know what I mean? Jason Perillo is his fighters I tend to gravitate towards because I used to be a big BJ Penn fan, and obviously everyone knows about the relationship between Perillo and BJ Penn. So yeah, I gravitate towards his fighters a lot. And I was a big fan of Bisping as well, and Bisping was one of his fighters. So and Tito, back when Tito was in his prime, he was a monster. So there's a lot of fighters I like that have been chasing Perillo. Strickland, another good fighter. There's a lot of fighters that I respect and think are good fighters from Perillo's who trained under Perillo. Basically, there's been a lot of good fighters that have trained in that gym. So, the Ruka gym. So, yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my little mini review of a few more of the fights of Sandhagen and Nurmagomedov. Some of the other fights. I gotta watch the rest of them. I'll get through them at some point. I'll do some more. I'll review some of the more videos. I think Sharo Bullet and Polish guy. I can't remember his name. It's hard to pronounce, but he's a good fighter. I've seen him fight before. I don't know who won that. But yeah, I'll watch that and a few of the other fights and review them at some point as well, guys. Sorry it took so long to do some more MMA or UFC stuff. I actually had problems with Discovery Plus, like the app. Played up for a while. Well, it is still playing up. I give up with it, to be honest. I'm just watching it on my TV. I've managed to find it on the EE app. So the UFC is on there as well, but Discovery Plus has been a nightmare. It's driving me mad. I've had to give up with it. Luckily you can get it through the EE app. If you couldn't get it through the EE app, I probably would have cancelled my TNT Sports, to be honest, because Discovery Plus just drove me mad. The amount of stress I had this morning trying to sign in and stuff, it was a nightmare. But anyway, guys, you don't want to hear about that. You just want to hear about the fights. So, yeah, that's my little mini review. So, I hope it was okay. You might agree with it, you might disagree with it, but yeah, I thought I'd do a bit more for you MMA fans. The few that are on my, well, I don't know how many. It could be a few. It could be more than a few. Some that are around my channel, so or subscribers. I'm gonna keep the MMA stuff coming on and off. Do you know what I mean? It won't be all the time, but I will do. I will try and watch it, and I will try and give like a review of the events. So I'm very busy at the moment with my course that I'm doing. It's taking up a lot of my time. But I needed a break today, so that was a good opportunity to do some of the MMA stuff. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep the videos coming, guys. I'm going to try and keep keep watching the UFC and talk about it. So yeah, that's it. On and off. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always. Sorry I took so long doing another MMA video. I'll try and be a bit more consistent with them. But I can only do my best. So please bear with me. We also appreciate all the support, guys. And yeah, I'll be back with some more videos soon. So that's it. Just take care, guys. God bless. Much love. And I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.